Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the exalted one, the worthy one, the perfectly enlightened one. Today I am going to introduce Vipassana or insight meditation. Is going to be the 12th part. First of all, I will give an introduction of the meditation practice, just to remind you, those who practice breathing meditation may concentrate on the breath. When you inhale and exhale, say 1 in mentally. When you inhale and exhale, say 2. When you inhale and exhale, say 3, and start from 1 again. Those who prefer to concentrate on the rising and falling of the abdomen may concentrate somewhere here on the abdomen. And when the abdomen rises, say rising. When it falls, say falling. Rising, falling. Rising, falling. While doing, you may experience some painful feelings after sitting for about half an hour so on. If the pain arises, don't move, don't stretch your leg, stay at the same position. Notice the pain, say pain in, pain in, pain in, pain in, until the pain goes off completely and come back to the rising and falling of the abdomen. So while doing this rising and falling practice, you will experience some of the thoughts. Good thoughts may arise, bad thoughts. Whatever thoughts that arise, notice. For example, if the mind is wandering, say wandering, 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 and come back to the rising and falling of the abdomen. If you have desire, say desire, 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 come back to the rising and falling of the abdomen. If you are thinking, say thinking, 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 come back to the rising and falling of the abdomen. If you have anger, say anger, 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 come back to the rising and falling of the abdomen. Whatever thoughts that arise, just notice twice or thrice and come back to the rising and falling of the abdomen or the in and out breath. If you hear a sudden distraction, some sound, say hearing, 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 come back to the rising and falling of the abdomen. You may experience some itching or scratching sensations. You better notice those places and come back to the main object, the rising and falling of the abdomen. You can do sitting meditation, standing meditation, walking meditation, lying down meditation. When you stand still, be with open eyes, stand still, be aware of the contact of the feet, and just notice the rising and falling of the abdomen, or the breathing meditation, or any other arising and passing thoughts. When you want to do walking meditation, concentrate somewhere around the feet. When you move your left foot and forward, say left and then right. So you keep on walking, but with open eyes. Left, right, left, right. Then when you go near the wall, say stopping, stopping, stopping. Turning, 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 turn towards the other way and do the walking meditation. You can increase the walking up to 3 steps. First you increase from left, right to lifting, keeping, and then lifting, moving, keeping. So it will take many days for you to come to the 3rd steps. But these mental notes you can just let go after, once you get used to the practice, just apply awareness. Now I'm going to start from the place where I stopped last time. the knowledge of arising and passing away. When you practice insight meditation for some time, and then if you are lucky enough to improve up to this level, then you can continue the practice. You can follow this if you have developed up to this level. In Pali language it's called Sankarame Bubulangva, Sankarame Bubulangva, Bijjare Kanang, Pasatta Banga Jnanang, Jatang Dutiya Yogino. In English they call it this Banga Jnana is the knowledge of arising and passing away, and then knowledge of passing away. So the knowledge of arising and passing away I have explained. The thoughts arise and slowly pass away, feelings arise and pass away, sounds arise and pass away. You will experience the initial, the middle and the ending of all these phenomena. When a thought arises, you will experience the initial part of it, the middle part and the ending part. Now, after practicing for a while, gradually it will change to knowledge of passing away. It's called Banga Jnana. When the meditator has reached to this knowledge of passing away, the meditator could notice the arising of the mind and body process very clearly, and he feels as if a thrilling feeling runs through his body for 2 or 3 times. He feels his whole body is soaked with the mass of thrilling feeling. So, while noticing the arising and passing away, the knowledge of arising and passing away is called while noticing the feelings, thoughts, sounds, you will experience everything arise and slowly pass away. And at that time, the meditator feels kind of a thrilling feeling. He notices only the initial part of mental objects, but not the vanishing part. Sometimes he is aware of the mental object, and other times not aware at all. So when you come to the Banga Jnana, he notices everything arise and not the ending part. He only sees the arising part, and everything breaks, and he will only experience the arising part of any thoughts, any sounds, any feelings. They're only the initial part, but not the vanishing part. Sometimes he is aware of the mental object, and other times that he is not aware at all. He notices the initial part of any object that noticed, but he does not see the ending part of it. So he only notices here when he reaches the level of the Banga Jnana, or the knowledge of passing away, he only sees the arising part of any thoughts, any feelings, but not the ending part. For some meditators, when focus their awareness on any mental object, they see those objects begin to disappear. So some meditators experience, for example, when the meditator notices some thought, then soon after that he sees that it gradually disappears. Any thought, any feelings, any sounds. Before trying to understand the middle or the ending part, it quickly disappears. For example, if the meditator notices some part of the body, he does not see any body parts. When mindfully walking, he feels the moving of lifting forward in placing of the foot, but not the foot. All the mental objects that arise come to a cessation, but the meditator does not notice the ending part. While walking, you only keep repeating, lifting, moving, keeping, but he doesn't notice he doesn't see the foot at all. Everything that arises vanishes. The meditator sometimes stops his meditation because he does not see the cessation part of any object that arises. So, meditator feels little bit confused. He doesn't see the cessation part of any object that arises. He only sees the rising part only. The teacher has to encourage the meditator at this time and instruct him to continue his practice further. So this time, the teacher is very helpful. He encouraged the meditator because the meditator feels that he feels that he doesn't want to practice anymore because he doesn't see the ending part of any thoughts, any feelings, any sounds, any mental phenomena that arise. So he gets a little bit confused. The meditator feels very boring and would like to stop his practice for a while. He needs some encouragement at this point. So if you have a teacher, if you are practicing alone, you have to be very clever. You have to have a strong effort, very strong courage to practice further, to continue. Otherwise you feel very boring, maybe you fall asleep also. And so if you are practicing under a teacher will talk to you, guide you, encourage you, and help you to improve your meditation further. The meditator feels very boring and would like to stop his practice. The meditators should know at this point the reason why all the mental objects cease as they arise. At the beginning of the meditation practice, visual objects such as the rising and falling of the abdomen or the in and out breathing, he was aware of those mental objects very clearly. As the meditation progressed, the gross objects beginning to disappear. So at the beginning, the earlier he was noticing very nicely, very, very easily, everything that arises, initial part, he understands the middle part and the ending part. Now he feels much boring because he only sees the rising part, and then they also quickly vanish. The conventional objects disappear and the meditator gradually begins to understand the ultimate nature of these objects. So the cessation part of any arising objects are visible at this time. So the cessation part of any arising objects are visible at this time. Is the true nature of the mind and body. All these phenomena are impermanent. So gradually he also come to understand the cessation part, and then he also understand that all phenomena, all, for example, thoughts, feelings, sounds, they are all impermanent. There is no permanent state. They don't stay. As they arise, they disappear sometimes, and as they arise, they vanish sometimes. And so, because of these, the meditator understand that nothing is permanent. Some meditators notice that both the mind and body disappear completely. Some meditators experience the both the mind and the body disappears completely. The meditator begins to notice that all mental objects disappear completely and feel empty. There's nothing left to notice. So while noticing mental objects, he finds like all the thoughts, all the sounds, all the feelings, everything disappear. He feels there's nothing to meditate at all. At this time, the arising and passing of all the mental objects happen so fast, so the meditator does not see the cessation part of any mental objects notice. So then again the meditator experience everything that arises and pass away, but he doesn't see the cessation part. Sometimes he sees little bit cessation part, but then as he improves his meditation, he only experiences arising part. That also quickly disappears. Now this third knowledge, there are 8 knowledges. So this is the third knowledge, is called the knowledge of fear, Bhayajnana. So I'll be explaining it next time. So thanks for listening, and I hope that you have great effort to apply this practice and get the benefit of this practice in this very life. May all living beings be free from all illnesses. May all living beings be well, happy and peaceful. I thank you.